One night, it could be your last. 5 bedtime habits to avoid after 70 for your health and longevity. Imagine this. You say good night to your loved ones, climb into bed, pull up the covers, and close your eyes. Just another peaceful night, like every night before. But the next morning, you never wake up. This isn't a nightmare. It's exactly what happened to a 75-year-old man who died suddenly in his sleep. No pain, no warning signs, no second chances. How could this happen? How can someone seemingly healthy just vanish overnight? Here's the terrifying truth. Millions of seniors are unknowingly making the same bedtime mistakes every single night, and they have no idea how dangerous those habits truly are. Number 1. Warning. 5 dangerous sleeping habits after age 70. At the age of 70, Mr. Thomas was known by his family and neighbors as a healthy, cheerful man. Every evening, he walked his dog, read a book, and sipped on warm tea before bed. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary, until one morning, he never woke up. A silent heart attack in his sleep took his life. The cause? A combination of seemingly harmless bedtime habits that became fatal at his age. Have you ever thought about what you do before bed? Do you believe those habits are harmless? Or could they be slowly taking a toll on your body without you even realizing it? After 70, your body becomes more vulnerable. Sleep is no longer just rest. It's a critical period for your heart, brain, and overall health to recover. What you do in the 30 minutes before bedtime can either protect you or push you closer to danger. Let's talk about the 4 most dangerous bedtime habits that everyone over 70 must avoid. And you might be guilty of more than one. As the philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer wisely said, health is not everything, but without health, everything is nothing. You may have love, wealth, and wisdom, but if your nightly habits are silently damaging your body, none of it will matter. Let's take a closer look. 1. Drinking too much water or tea before bed. While staying hydrated is essential, overhydrating at night leads to frequent urination and broken sleep cycles. Deep sleep is crucial for restoring your heart and brain functions. Poor sleep in seniors has been linked to high blood pressure, memory loss, and strokes. Are you sleeping deeply or just surviving the night? 2. Watching disturbing news or using electronic devices before sleep. For older adults, the brain needs calm before rest. Flooding it with fear, negativity, or blue light from phones and TVs keeps the brain overly active. This raises stress hormones like cortisol, increases heart rate, and reduces sleep quality. Night after night, this can silently harm your heart and lead to sudden cardiac events. Are you letting the chaos of the world into your bed every night? 3. Going to sleep immediately after a late dinner. At an older age, your digestive system slows down. Sleeping right after a heavy or late meal can cause acid reflux, chest discomfort, and strain on your heart. A study from Harvard found that eating dinner after 8 p.m. and going to bed immediately afterward increases the risk of heart attacks and strokes by up to 30% in seniors. What time do you eat your dinner? 4. Holding on to stress or negative thoughts before sleep. After 70, your mind should be lighter, not burdened. Worry and anxiety don't just cause insomnia, they weaken your immune system and damage your heart over time. The Dalai Lama once said, if a problem is solvable, there is no need to worry. If it is not solvable, worrying will do no good. Letting go of stress at bedtime can be the difference between a restful night and a dangerous one. So ask yourself, is your nightly routine helping you live longer? Or is it silently working against you? Taking care of your health after 70 isn't about big changes. It's about small, consistent habits that protect your body every single night. If you have parents, grandparents, or are entering this golden stage of life yourself, please take these bedtime warnings seriously. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years. Abraham Lincoln. If this message resonated with you, help spread awareness. Like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe to our channel for more life-saving tips and real stories that matter. Your health is your greatest gift. Let's protect it together. Number 2, eating late before bed, the silent killer. Mr. Thomas was 74 years old, a loving grandfather, a retired teacher, and someone who appeared to be in good health. That night, he went to bed like he always did. But by morning, he was gone. No signs of pain, no cries for help, just a quiet, tragic passing in his sleep. The doctors later revealed that one of the contributing factors wasn't an illness, but something he did every night without ever thinking it could be harmful. Late-night eating. Now let me ask you something. Have you ever eaten a heavy dinner or grabbed a late-night snack before bed? It seems harmless, right? But for people over 70, this common habit could be silently wreaking havoc on your health. As we age, our digestive system becomes more sensitive and slower. Late-night eating forces the digestive organs to work overtime when they should be resting. This not only disrupts deep sleep, but also increases your heart rate, adding extra strain to the cardiovascular system. Dangerous for seniors, especially those with underlying conditions. Even worse, lying down after a meal increases the risk of acid reflux, and for older adults, it can lead to something far more serious. Aspiration pneumonia, a condition where stomach acid enters the lungs during sleep. This can be deadly and often goes unnoticed until it's too late. And if you have diabetes or prediabetes, eating too close to bedtime can spike your blood sugar at night and cause unpredictable crashes during sleep. That's why so many older adults wake up sweating, restless, or feeling dizzy without understanding why. So what's the solution? How can you protect your sleep and your life? Simple but powerful advice. Eat dinner at least 3 to 4 hours before going to bed. This gives your body enough time to digest properly and allows your organs to wind down. If you're still hungry before bedtime, opt for a light snack, something gentle like a few nuts, a small piece of fruit, or a cup of warm herbal tea. Avoid heavy, greasy, spicy, or salty foods at night. These foods are known to trigger indigestion, heartburn, and disrupt sleep cycles, especially in seniors. Think about it. Am I giving my body the rest it needs, or am I unknowingly forcing it to keep working long after my day's done? Caring for your health isn't just about taking medication or going for checkups. It's about daily choices. It's about respecting your body's natural rhythm, especially as you grow older. As Hippocrates once said, "Let food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food." You still have time to make the change. Start tonight. It's not too late to protect your sleep and possibly your life. So tell me, are you eating too late at night? Have you noticed how it affects your sleep? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your story and what you've learned. And if you care about your health and the well-being of your loved ones, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a life-changing tip again. Number 3, drink too much water before bed. He looked so healthy until he didn't wake up. A 72-year-old man named Richard Collins, a retired teacher, beloved grandfather, and active community volunteer, went to bed one night feeling completely fine. But by morning he was gone, peacefully, quietly, just never woke up. The autopsy revealed no major heart condition, no stroke, no clear cause. But his doctor said one habit likely played a significant role: drinking too much water before bedtime. It sounds innocent, right? After all, we're told to stay hydrated, and that water is good for us. And that's true, but only if done at the right time. As you age, especially after 65, your body becomes more sensitive to even the smallest things. And one of the most overlooked dangers for older adults is frequent nighttime urination. Have you ever found yourself waking up once, twice, even 3 or 4 times during the night to go to the bathroom? It may feel like a minor inconvenience, but it's not. Getting up repeatedly interrupts your deep sleep cycles. Over time, this leads to chronic sleep deprivation, a condition strongly linked to memory loss, depression, weakened immunity, and most frightening of all, an increased risk of dementia and Alzheimer's. According to the Sleep Foundation, people over 65 who regularly experience poor sleep are nearly 45% more likely to show cognitive decline. But sleep disruption isn't the only risk. Waking up in the middle of the night and standing too quickly can lead to postural hypotension, a sudden drop in blood pressure that causes dizziness or even fainting. Many older adults, like Richard, have been known to collapse in the bathroom, sometimes resulting in broken hips, head trauma, or even fatal injuries. In fact, falls are the leading cause of injury-related death among seniors in the U.S., according to the CDC. And many of these falls happen in the middle of the night. So what can you do to protect yourself or your loved ones? The solution isn't to stop drinking water, it's about timing and awareness. During the daytime, drink plenty of water to stay hydrated. But after 5 or 6 p.m., start to slow down. By the time you reach bedtime, your body shouldn't be overloaded with fluids. If you feel thirsty at night, just sip small amounts. Never drink a full glass. Also, be mindful of hidden liquids in evening meals. Soups, juicy fruits, even watery vegetables like cucumbers and watermelon can silently add to your fluid intake. And of course, avoid coffee, tea, or alcohol late in the evening. Not only do they act as diuretics, which make you urinate more, they also disturb your sleep quality on their own. Let me ask you this. Is a habit as small as a nighttime drink worth risking your sleep, your memory, or your safety? Think about it. A small adjustment to your routine could mean the difference between restless nights and peaceful, rejuvenating sleep. Imagine waking up in the morning fully rested, with no grogginess, no dangerous stumbles in the dark, no lingering exhaustion. That kind of morning can transform your day and your life. As Benjamin Franklin once said, "Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise." But it's not just about going to bed early. It's about staying asleep through the night without interruptions. If you live with older parents, or you're entering your golden years yourself, this is one of those small but powerful changes that can extend both your quality of life and your independence. And as the German philosopher Arthur Schopenhauer wisely put it, health is not everything, but without health, everything is nothing. So tonight, before you reach for that tall glass of water, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, do I want a good night's sleep or a night of dangerous interruptions? Take care of your sleep, protect your safety, and give yourself the gift of peaceful nights because you've earned it. Number 4, too warm bedroom, enemy of the heart. Have you ever wondered why some people go to bed looking perfectly healthy, only to never wake up again? That was the heartbreaking story of Mr. William Harris, a 70-year-old grandfather, full of life and laughter during the day, who peacefully passed away in his sleep one night. No pain, no warning signs, just silence. But behind that quiet night lies a powerful lesson about something we often overlook: the temperature of the bedroom. Many older adults believe that keeping the room warm at night helps prevent colds, keeps the heart protected, and brings better sleep. But modern science tells a different story. A room that's too warm is actually a silent enemy of heart health, especially for those over 60. When your bedroom is too hot, your body struggles to cool down, leading to an increased heart rate and elevated blood pressure even while you sleep. That's not rest, that's your heart working overtime. And for older individuals like Mr. Harris, this silent stress on the cardiovascular system can trigger heart attacks or strokes without warning. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night feeling thirsty or needing water? That's often a sign your body is dehydrating, something that can happen easily when sleeping in a warm room. And when your body is low on fluids, your blood thickens, increasing the risk of dangerous blood clots, one of the leading causes of sudden strokes during the night. But the danger doesn't stop with the heart. Overheating at night also prevents your body from entering deep sleep, the stage when your brain heals, repairs, and protects itself. Without deep sleep, the brain ages faster, memory declines, and the risk of dementia or cognitive impairment increases over time. As sleep expert Matthew Walker once said, "Sleep is the single most effective thing we can do to reset our brain and body health each day." So what can you do to protect yourself or a loved one from these hidden dangers? Keep your bedroom between 60 to 67 degrees Fahrenheit, 15 to 19 degrees Celsius. This is the ideal range for heart health and restorative sleep. Use light, breathable bedding made of cotton or bamboo that allows heat to escape. Wear thin, moisture-wicking sleepwear and avoid multiple layers that trap heat. Open a window slightly or use a fan to promote air circulation and bring in fresh oxygen during the night. If you're not used to cooler temperatures, try lowering the thermostat gradually each night to allow your body to adapt. Now let me ask you, what temperature is your bedroom right now? Is your sleep environment really helping you rest and recover, or could it be silently hurting you? In ancient Eastern philosophy, there's a saying, to nurture life, start with the night, because the quality of your sleep often determines the quality and length of your life. A study by the American Academy of Sleep Medicine revealed that older adults sleeping in rooms warmer than 72 degrees Fahrenheit, 22 degrees Celsius, face double the risk of nighttime cardiovascular events compared to those in cooler rooms. That's not just a statistic, it's a wake-up call. And as Benjamin Franklin wisely said, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Creating a safe and healthy sleep environment is not a luxury, it's an investment in your future. So tonight, take a moment, turn down the thermostat, change into comfortable pajamas, let in a gentle breeze. Give your heart and your brain the rest they deserve. You are worth it. Your life is worth it. If this message resonated with you, or if you care for an aging parent or grandparent, please consider subscribing to our channel. We share practical, science-backed tips to help you or your loved ones live longer, healthier, and more peaceful lives. Let's build a stronger, wiser community, one restful night at a time. Subscribe now, and don't miss our next video on the top 5 foods to protect your memory after 60. Number 5. Wrong sleeping position. Dangerous for heart and brain. Have you ever wondered, can a simple sleeping position be silently damaging your heart and brain night after night? Let me tell you the story of Mr. James, a 76-year-old retired engineer, beloved grandfather, and avid chess player. He had always been the picture of good health, a daily walker, moderate eater, and someone who avoided major health issues his whole life. But one morning, he didn't wake up. At first, it seemed like a peaceful passing. No pain, no suffering. Just a man closing his eyes at night and never opening them again. But when the family dug deeper into medical reports, one factor stood out. Something that seems harmless but is potentially dangerous, his sleeping position. Mr. James had a long-standing habit of sleeping flat on his back. Now this may seem insignificant. After all, we all toss and turn in our sleep. But for seniors, especially those over 70, sleeping on your back can quietly open the door to a host of health complications. It's not just about comfort anymore, it's about survival. The dangers of sleeping on your back are more serious than most people think. For starters, it increases the risk of sleep apnea, a condition where breathing momentarily stops during sleep due to blocked airways. This condition is more common and more dangerous in older adults. Sleep apnea leads to oxygen deprivation to the brain, which can cause morning fatigue, memory loss, and even cognitive decline over time. Have you ever woken up feeling more tired than when you went to bed? With a heavy head, dry mouth, or a racing heart? That could be your body trying to tell you that your brain didn't get the oxygen it desperately needed overnight. On top of that, sleeping on your back increases the chances of acid reflux, especially at night. As you lie flat, stomach acid can more easily creep up into your esophagus, leading to heartburn, throat irritation, coughing, or even something more severe, aspiration pneumonia, which occurs when that acid accidentally gets into your lungs while sleeping. It may sound extreme, but it's more common in the elderly than we care to admit. So what's the alternative? Sleeping on your left side has been widely recommended by medical professionals as the safest and healthiest sleeping position, particularly for seniors. Why? First, it supports heart health. When you sleep on your left side, you help your heart pump more efficiently, especially for those dealing with high blood pressure or congestive heart issues. Gravity helps move blood more smoothly through your circulatory system, reducing strain on the heart. Secondly, this position is fantastic for digestive health. It allows food to pass more naturally through your intestines, and it helps keep stomach acid from creeping up your esophagus, significantly reducing the chances of nighttime heartburn. In fact, a study from the Journal of Clinical Gastroenterology found that sleeping on the left side reduced acid reflux symptoms by up to 75% compared to lying on the back or right side. Even more importantly, sleeping on your side helps keep your airways open, reducing the risk of obstructive sleep apnea and snoring. This means better breathing, better sleep, and a better quality of life. Want a simple tip to help you stay in the left side position while sleeping? Use a body pillow. Hugging a long pillow or placing it behind your back can keep you comfortably on your side throughout the night. If you must sleep on your back, elevate your head slightly with a pillow about 4 to 6 inches high to keep your airway open and reduce pressure on your heart and lungs. Also, choose the right mattress and pillow to support your sleeping posture. A mattress that's too soft can make your body sink in, misaligning your spine. A pillow that's too high or too low can tilt your head in ways that disrupt your breathing. Small details, yes, but in the long run, they can make a big difference. Let me ask you, when was the last time you paid attention to how you sleep, not just how long? Most of us think that getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep is enough, but the quality of that sleep and the position we sleep in is just as crucial, especially as we age. There's a powerful quote by Thomas Dekker: "Sleep is that golden chain that ties health and our bodies together. But that golden chain can become a noose if we ignore how we treat our bodies at night." So tonight, before you lie down to sleep, ask yourself, is the way I sleep helping me live longer or silently shortening my days? For Mr. James, that simple detail may have made all the difference. Now, this isn't meant to scare you. It's meant to empower you, because the beauty of habits is that they can be changed. And sometimes changing one tiny habit can save a life. Start tonight. Try sleeping on your left side. Get a pillow that supports your head and neck. Consider a body pillow for comfort. Make your bedroom a sanctuary for healing, not silent harm. If you found this story and these tips helpful, share it with your parents, your grandparents, or anyone over 60 in your life. Sometimes the most powerful advice is the simplest one, shared at the right time. And before you go, I'd love to hear from you. What sleeping position do you usually sleep in? Have you noticed any changes in your health that might be linked to how you sleep? Leave a comment below. Your experience could help someone else sleep better tonight. Number 6, just one night. It could be the last night. Take a moment and think about this story. One evening, just like any other. The night is quiet, the air calm. Mr. John, 70 years old, is as healthy as ever. No pain, no signs of distress, nothing out of the ordinary. He just didn't wake up the next morning. Have you heard this kind of story before? Or perhaps you've experienced a moment when you woke up in the middle of the night and checked the clock. It's 2 a.m. and wondered why you feel more exhausted the next day. You might be thinking, I'm still healthy. What's wrong with having a late night snack or a drink? I've been sleeping just fine all these years. But here's the truth. As we age, our bodies are no longer the same as they were when we were younger. Those bedtime habits that may seem harmless are quietly shortening your lifespan and could even determine whether you wake up the next morning. Health is not everything, but without health, everything else becomes meaningless. Schopenhauer. So what's really happening during your sleep? When you wake up at 2 a.m., your heart is under pressure, working harder than it needs to. For older adults, this is when the risk of a stroke or heart attack silently increases. And when you sleep on your back and snore, that sound might seem harmless, but it's actually a sign that your brain isn't getting enough oxygen. This not only makes you feel tired the next morning, but also significantly impacts your memory, heart health, and even your risk of dying in your sleep. Have you ever wondered, why do I sleep 8 hours and still feel tired the next day? It could be because you've been sleeping the wrong way. A room that's too hot, staring at your phone before bed, or unhealthy eating habits after 8 p.m. All of these might seem small, but if you're over 70, these aren't just habits. They're life-threatening issues. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Aristotle. So where should you begin changing things? Don't worry, I've got you covered with 5 bedtime habits you absolutely must avoid after 70. Avoid eating late especially foods that are salty, sweet, or fried. As we get older, our digestive system works slower. Eating late not only keeps your stomach awake all night, but also disrupts your deep sleep, increasing the risk of heart disease and stroke. Don't drink too much water right before bed. Drinking water is healthy, but drinking too much right before bed forces you to wake up to use the bathroom, disrupting your sleep cycle. This can be dangerous for older adults as it affects the heart and blood circulation, leading to health issues. Turn off all electronic devices at least 1 hour before bed. The blue light from phones, TVs, and iPads suppresses melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep. If you regularly check your phone before bed, don't be surprised if you stay awake until midnight and still feel like you haven't rested. Avoid making the bedroom too hot. The ideal temperature for sleep is between 68 and 72 degrees Fahrenheit. A room that's too warm causes your heart to work overtime to regulate your body temperature, which can be especially harmful for those with high blood pressure or heart problems. Don't sleep on your back if you snore. Try sleeping on your left side instead. This position not only helps you breathe better, but also reduces pressure on your heart, supporting healthy circulation. A small change, but it could save your life. You see, each little action at night, even those that seem harmless, could be affecting whether you wake up the next day. And what's more important is, we can change it if we start listening to our bodies now. So what do you do every night to help your body recover from a long day? Are you giving your heart, lungs, and brain the proper rest they need? Or are you unknowingly pushing them into exhaustion? Sleep is the golden chain that ties health and our bodies together. Thomas Dekker. Growing older isn't scary. What's scary is thinking you still have time to change. Don't wait until your body starts sending signals before you begin paying attention to your sleep. Because sometimes, just one night could be your last. Please share this lesson with your loved ones because one change in habit could save a life. If you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more valuable advice and tips on health, longevity, and well-being. Stay healthy, sleep well, and take care of yourself today for a brighter tomorrow. Number 7, challenge for you, change from tonight. As we age, some habits that may not have impacted our health in the past become critically important. A good night's sleep is one of the key factors in maintaining our health and independence for years to come. However, not everyone is aware of the significance of bedtime habits, especially after turning 70. Don't wait until your doctor warns you. Don't let a fall in the middle of the night take away your independence. You deserve a safe, restorative, and deep sleep that helps rejuvenate your body and mind each day. Essential advice: eat dinner before 7 p.m. Eating late at night can disrupt digestion, interfere with sleep, and negatively affect your overall well-being. Try to finish your dinner at least 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. This allows your body ample time to digest the food, reducing heartburn and ensuring a deeper, more restful sleep. Your body won't have to work as hard to digest food while you're trying to rest. Have you ever noticed that eating late makes your sleep less restful? It's worth considering how earlier meals could improve your sleep quality. Stop drinking water after 7 p.m. As we get older, our bodies become less efficient at retaining water, which often leads to frequent trips to the bathroom during the night. These interruptions not only disturb your sleep, but can also leave you feeling drained the next morning. Try adjusting your water intake schedule and see how it impacts your nighttime rest. You can drink more fluids earlier in the day, ensuring you stay hydrated without disturbing your sleep. Adjust room temperature to a cooler setting. A comfortable sleeping environment is essential for deep, uninterrupted sleep. Too hot or too cold of a room can wake you up in the middle of the night. Research suggests that the ideal sleep temperature is between 18 to 22 degrees Celsius, 64 to 72 degrees Fahrenheit. A cooler room naturally lowers your body temperature, signaling it's time to sleep. Experiment with adjusting your room's temperature and see how it affects your sleep quality. Sleep on your left side and use a body pillow. Sleeping on your left side not only improves blood circulation, but also reduces pressure on your internal organs. Using a body pillow can help you maintain the proper sleeping posture and prevent you from rolling into uncomfortable positions. Try sleeping on your left side and notice how it impacts your rest. This simple change can also alleviate back pain and help you sleep more soundly through the night. Simple yet powerful changes. We often think that our health can only improve with medical intervention, but small changes in our daily habits can make a huge difference. Don't wait until your doctor gives you a warning. Act today to protect your health and maintain your independence. As Hippocrates famously said, "Let food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food." This principle applies not only to what we eat, but also to how we live, especially as we age. We all deserve a safe, deep, and rejuvenating sleep. Age should not determine the quality of your rest. By adjusting your habits now, you'll experience noticeable improvements in your overall health. These simple changes can help you feel more refreshed and energized every day. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more life-changing tips and advice on health and wellness for seniors. And if you haven't already, update the name and age of the character in our content. It's time to take control of your well-being and stay informed. Have you made any changes to your bedtime habits that have improved your sleep? Share your experiences in the comments below. One night, it could be your last. 5 bedtime habits to avoid after 70 for your health and longevity.